Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once another reaction for you guys. Take us closer to the journey of Generator Rex. This is season 2, episode 5, of course, but not know the title until I get into the episode. It feels great to get back to watching the show. Once again, want to say it again, do apologize for cutting the show a while back and not continuing it, and then announcing it was going to come back and didn't continue at that point. I still feel bad about that. I really hate the fact that I did that. I do apologize. And I want to thank everybody who was sticking around and still throwing it out there like Generator X, what's going on? And thank you guys for supporting the return of the video and everything, return of the show and all that, and for supporting the video and everything. It's obvious that not everybody who was supporting the Generator Rex reactions are still around, so apologies to them. They may not even see this, but whatever, but maybe they'll come back, maybe they'll rediscover that, hey, I'm back on the show. But the main thing is, I'm continuing the show and I'm enjoying it, and that episode back was really good. And someone even commented that Rex even name dropped a lot of the villain names to kind of get me back on track in terms of remember, like, oh yeah, that character, like, I know these characters, like, name wise. I'm still trying to get used to the names again and everything, but it was a great episode to return to last week. Season 2 episode 4 was really good, a return episode for sure, and I'm excited to see where we go from here, because I'm just ready just to dive in and just take what this show can give me, because I want to finish it. I do want to complete the show, and that's what I'm doing. So without further ado, let's get into now season 2 episode 5. Let's go. Oh,
can somebody tag this screwy rabbit? Okay, look,
he's
so
having
maybe
little
I insulted
difficulties.
your cousin on prom night, but you can't still be upset. We're not hitting anything.
I've got donuts for everyone.
To make way, start a revolution.
We're going to have to do more tests.
It's good they actually caught it though.
The monkey's the one who needs the testing.
Bobo loves donuts.
Yeah, but he doesn't share donuts ever. And he cleaned up his language. What passed?
Yeah.
I mean, no one ever told you? Trained to entertain sick children by an eccentric philanthropist.
Bobo. Bobo, our Bobo?
Rex, I really need to figure this rabbit out, so if you've got a problem with Bobo, take it up with him.
Just ask him.
Oh, I plan to. Read 'em and weep. Full house, baby.
All's fair in love and cards. Well played, Agent Jackson.
He's not himself, Six. It's driving me crazy.
He's talking to everybody
Haven't you
but
noticed?
him.
Considering I've been asleep until 3 seconds ago.
What if it's
What's he
nanite
doing?
possession? Or
Oh.
White Knight mind control. Guess what day it is?
Thursday?
No, it's National Party for No Reason Day.
Sure.
The real Bobo would never turn down a stupid excuse for an unauthorized party.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna go for it, alright. Oh! Oh my god. Why is there a robot Bobo? Ooh. Oh shit, here we go. This is getting pretty crazy. No one heard this yet?
Careful with the merchandise, you hairless ape. You'll muck up my mainframe.
Bobo?
Let go of my slightly less handsome twin before you blow everything.
Blow everything.
Bobo time. Alone. That little guy you're smacking around is how I get it. It's personal. You gotta trust me.
Then leave him be if it's personal.
Until I get back, all right?
I'll come back later.
So, has our imbroglio been satisfactorily resolved?
Resolved?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He's out there with the rabbit. Alright.
Did you figure him out?
Not him, her. And she's starving because she's about to give birth.
To what? Exactly.
Here.
I can eat it, but you're gonna have to drain my food tanks.
Why is he trying to make this version of Bobo do bad things?
You sure about this?
Does White Knight
He's just
drink milk?
bored. Uh-oh.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. I'll bring the eats.
Bring whatever you want. The real Bobo would have snatched their tidy whities too.
I bet.
And that's a wrap.
I just know I was happier doing what I was programmed to do.
Oh, interesting.
Rex, we need you in the petting zoo. Now.
Why? Oh, the rabbit probably. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, they got one.
Enough, Doc? You made more? They hate me as much as she does.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. It's adorable stuff.
Time to fight the babies. What? This is bad. This is very bad.
Are you insane?
Slow mo. Oh.
I can't die this way. Six would never let me live it down.
That's a lot of. Oh, okay. Good. How many babies are there? Oh.
Put it this way. If we don't get Bobo under control immediately, Knight may have a monkey skin rug in his office by tomorrow morning.
What are you doing?
Having fun.
Time to hit reset, chum.
Oh. Maybe we shouldn't have changed them. Oh. Get.
Rex, why haven't you shut this down?
Freedom!
No, no, no. Oh boy, all the Evos now. Uh-oh.
Be happy, Rex. The ultimate Bobo.
Ooh, he's back.
On your party, pal.
Ooh.
Whatever floats your boat. Whoa!
This is bad, this is bad.
Time to get terminated, Bobo.
Uh-oh.
Bring it, banana sack.
Oh, that's smart. Nice transition. I figured that was gonna happen.
I'm so good. Follow me, people. We'll
Uh-oh.
see the body electrical and crash the Christmas Day parade.
He's trying to go because this door's still open. Come on. Oh, that's effective. And it's gonna shut the door. Yep.
What is going on here?
Yeah.
If you give me a sec. Hey, out for revenge. He replaced me with an evil robot who was programmed to
Sure.
hurt those closest to me.
This guy must be good. We'll check into it. Good job containing the security breach, monkey.
I was at a family reunion.
Right. Like I'd believe that. Fine. Don't tell me.
And there you guys have it, a pretty decent episode of Generator Rex. And I love in the actual credits here, John DiMaggio, of course, is the voice of Bobo. Haha, of course, Bobo. And the credit for the robot is Robobobo. That's the credit. I was like, okay, that's an interesting name. I like the fact that he got to this point, like Bobo, to create a version of himself, like a clone robot version of himself. And we've never seen it before, right? And I think it makes sense because Rex, of course, we've explained this before throughout the show that he's had memory loss and shit. Like he doesn't remember certain events when things have occurred, when he loses his mind and it goes full Evo. Like we've already explained all this. So we've actually he may have met Robobobo at one point or something, or you never know. Like, or he just never really noticed it, or he's out and about and doesn't really notice as they're in lockdown. Then he starts to notice Bobo's not acting like himself. I think they did a pretty good job of like showing Rex ask everybody else and just kind of observing him without actually asking him right away. Like he had to go to freaking Holiday, had to go to Six. And Six is like, I just woke up 3 seconds ago. What are you talking about? And it's like he goes to everybody else except to go to Bobo because he's just trying to get everyone to get on his side and everything. Also interesting as a subplot was the Evo rabbit, which I remember the episode very vividly. The rabbit that literally just caused chaos the entire episode, and there was a whole subplot about, or actually it was kind of the main plot because the rabbit was kind of a subplot of that episode about this whole like going on this like a prom date and everything, and it was a pretty solid episode. But they brought that rabbit back, and now they kind of maybe explained why it's so crazy and hectic and why it just literally would never stop running and causing chaos. It was pregnant, and it gave birth to a bunch of babies, and it's so hard to keep up with how many there actually were, because at points we're seeing like a group of like 10 or 12, and all of a sudden we see like where they have like freaking like bags full of them already captured, and there's still more running around, and they're jumping out of their bags, and it's chaos, just chaos, the amount of rabbits. But that makes sense. Rabbits produce a lot of their own, so it makes sense. but who exactly, like, what exactly is the better way to say, got this Evo pregnant, or can it self-reproduce? I have no idea, because that's just something that we've never really discussed, I don't think, is that can Evo self-produce, like, can they self-reproduce, or how does that even occur? Who knows? I understand Rex's point of, like, wanting to make Robobobo more like Bobo, because he wasn't. He was like the opposite, right? Like, he wasn't. He was playing fair in card games. He was actually helping, fix things. I thought that was kind of funny that Rex's like, okay, well, I have to make you more like the Bobo I know. It's like, well, you don't have to. And then he's regretting it now, because Robobo, he goes crazy. He unlocks the door inside the freaking the zoo, or what they actually have a name for it. I forget what they actually call it. But, like, they're in there and everything, and they're studying the rabbit. Of course, he gives birth, and then, of course, Robobobo is going crazy by, like, freaking, like, riding the freaking rabbit Evo like it's a freaking, like, bucking horse or whatever, like he's at a rodeo, and causing all the chaos. And then he's making it worse by, like I said, opening the door and everything, and all the Evos are, like, rallying behind him. It's a whole mess. And of course, Bobo had to pretend that it was like an evil mastermind that came up with the idea of replacing him with an evil robot version to hurt the ones that I love most. We got a little bit of a backstory with him, though, which he admitted is true. Is it really true to what we actually know? I mean, who's to say? But he was like a helper monkey apart. I don't know. It's like a whole thing. But at least we got some more information on his character, because what they did was, in the show, they just threw in a talking monkey. That's John DiMaggio. I can't go wrong with that. But there's no real explanation. It's just like, oh, there's a talking monkey here who has, like, weapons and shit. Okay, and that's really it. So they never really explain his real purpose, a part of the camaraderie, a part of the crew. But I guess it makes sense, right? He's a very unique individual. He causes chaos, and everyone kind of is used to it. And then, of course, when Rex brings up, well, he's not really acting like himself, they really don't care. Like, well, if we can get some peace at some point from Bobo, we're going to take it. And that's how they were kind of looking at it, especially Holiday. So overall, a fun episode. Would I say it's, like, as good as last episode, the return of the show, at least for the channel? No, but at least I had a decent time with it, and it was just fun to kind of just get to see, more of Providence and their base, because we really didn't see that in the last episode. We were really in the bug jar and everything. So to kind of see more Bobo, who was a little bit in last week's episode, but to see more of Holiday and seeing Six, because he wasn't the episode at all last week, is good, because it also kind of reminds me and brings back the memories of episodes where we really didn't have too much, like, big moments, like, because there's episodes where we have kind of these smaller, more contained stories that maybe don't really push the narrative too much, but we get some information or just have some fun, and that's kind of what we got, which we got some information on Bobo's kind of backstory, and some fun camaraderie, and of course some chaos in the third act, because that's what Generator Rex likes to do, is cause chaos at some point in the show when the episodes are airing. So anyways, I really not sure what else I can really mention here. Just had a fun time with the episode, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Love the fact that the show is back in terms of me continuing it, because it is fun, and I do miss watching this show, so I'm glad I'm back on it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought of this episode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.